Hey there guys, and welcome to the new LP that's going to be replacing the cancelled Pokepark 2. It is Ben 10 Omniverse, a game that I have gotten so many requests for, it's almost unbelievable. So, now that I have an open time slot, I can go ahead and do this, I suppose. So, let's go and do this.
I don't know if this is such a good idea. I'm getting kind of used to the whole Omnitrix is unpredictable when I need it most thing.
Nonsense. There's obviously something wrong with the time circuit. This experimental program should make your Omnitrix completely predictable.
If your calculations are correct.
Of course they are. I'm nearly almost positive of it.
While Blue Kitchen Dreamer take care of that, I'll go ahead and start the training simulation. Have fun.
So let me fill you in on the backstory since the last Ben 10 game I did. Basically what happened is Ben got a new Omnitrix, so he no longer has all the ultimate aliens and all that stuff. Gwen and Kevin were sort of taken off of the main cast, which I really don't care about because I never liked them much in the first place. And they were replaced by Ben's new partner, Rook, who is the guy that is... Oh, we got a trophy already, jeez. After like a minute of playing. Yeah, new partner is Rook, a plumber, trainee, something, who has a gun that can transform into pretty much anything. Like right now, it's a spear. So yeah, that's pretty strange. But still. That's basically all there is. Ben has some new aliens, of course, and yeah. So one of the first transformations in this game is Diamond Head, one of the original 10 aliens, and strangely enough, he has never been in a Ben 10 game until this one. Also 4 arms with a strange new design. He has a mustache now. Looks kind of weird. And we have Wildvine, which is also... Ooh, he can shoot thorns, that's pretty cool. Ranged attack, and Heat Blast. So, yeah, pretty much all the original aliens are back in this. Oh, and we have... How many are those? Those are 10. Okay, we have those 4, and we also have Shock Squatch, who I just need to get in here. Who do I want to replace? I will get rid of Diamond Head, I guess. So once again, they have gotten the system completely wrong, in that you can only like switch between 4 aliens at a time. How hard is it to actually get it right? I mean, Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax attacks got it pretty much right. So why can't all the following games get it right? Anyway, this is Shock Squatch, a new alien. He's pretty much a Yeti with electricity powers. He can shoot lightning and throw lightning and all that stuff. He's also fairly strong, but I don't really see the point in him because Ben already has a crap ton of aliens that are strong and also a crap ton of aliens that use electricity, so he's just pretty much redundant. Now, of course, you can't say that the Ben 10 franchise is all about selling
Did
toys.
you compensate for the temporal variance?
No. This is often difficult for the intelligent to understand.
Anyway, as I was saying, the Ben 10 franchise is obviously just for selling toys, so if they keep making new aliens, they can keep selling new toys. Even if the aliens themselves are completely redundant, power set wise and all that stuff. But yeah, just beating the crap out of some training robots that look like Vilgax. And who is that guy in the back that Rook's fighting right now? I can't see, the screen's too small. Maybe if we get a better close-up of him. But yeah, you can also fight as Ben himself, just like in the previous games, except he's weak as hell. One thing that this game does have that I don't think the other games I've done have is that the Omnitrix will eventually time out, just like in the show. Okay, we get Wild Mud now. Also the first Ben 10 game that he's been in, even though he's been one of the original 10 aliens. Okay, he can claw, he can bite. And what else does he do? Oh, and he replaced Shockwatch. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, I can also see Accelerate and Eye Guy in there. Why don't I have them? Why can't I play as Accelerate and Eye Guy? I want to play as Eye Guy because Eye Guy is awesome. Okay, Wild Mutt can sort of detect hidden things like footprints to activate computers and all that stuff. Okay, now that looks just downright dangerous. What sort of training simulation is this? Do you want to get me killed? At least I don't think that thing below the giant fan is safe to stand on. And there we go. Okay, Wild Mutt just looks really weird when he jumps. Oh, more robots. Who is that? I don't recognize that guy either. Can shoot lasers. Oh, and Wild Mutt also has this sonic roar thing that stuns enemies. I don't think he's ever done that in the cartoon. But whatever, it's a game. Of course they have to give some aliens some extra power just to make sure they're interesting to play as, or useful to play as, because if you have like 10 aliens to choose from, then you're not gonna pick Wild Mutt if he doesn't have anything going for him. Anyway, yeah, pickups, health, reach, Omnitrix, recharge points, and experience points is basically like God of War with the green, blue, and red orbs. Ooh, climbing. Alright then. Okay, for climbing he automatically turns into 4 arms. I don't see why 4 arms has to be the climbing alien. I mean, sure, he's got 4 hands, so he would probably be able to hold on to things pretty well. But he's also pretty damn heavy. And I don't remember him ever climbing up a wall or anything in the original show. Anyway, checkpoint. You also have these things, these weird oil drum looking things. They have either experience points, health, or power-ups in them. And now there's a guy chucking grenades at me. Not too happy about that, so we're gonna beat the crap out of him. No need for the aliens, because these guys don't really pose much of a threat anyway. Rook, how about you go and attack another guy, not the one that I'm attacking? Stupid AI partner. Oh, saving, what does that do? Oh, another trophy. Jeez, I've gotten like 3 in less than 10 minutes of playing. Yes, if you're a trophy or achievement hunter, then this game is incredibly easy to complete. If you know where all the upgrades are stored, you can basically get all the trophies or achievements in a single playthrough. So yeah, not hard at all to get this one. Okay, destructible objects. Do I want to swap someone around? I'll get rid of Heat Blast. I don't really like Heat Blast that much. Go with Wildvine. Gonna vary it up a little. Now let's go bust down some market stalls.
Tennyson, your heroic needs have once again destroyed Sporcle's property and or place of business.
Sorry? Wow, this is a really accurate simulation.
Yeah, that Packmar guy is kind of a running gag, in that whenever he shows up, Ben always just ends up destroying his store or warehouse or whatever.
You're doing it wrong!
I am not. I'm following the instruction manual.
There's no Omnitrix manual! It's a Sumo Slammers card game manual!
That explains why it's so complicated.
Yeah, I'm not much a fan of those two guys. I think they're kind of annoying. So, if you're kind of a Ben 10 fan, you probably have noticed by now that those guys are of the same species as Grey Matter, that alien Ben has that's really tiny but also really damn smart. Except those two aren't actually really damn smart. They're just stupid as hell. Oh crap, and I died. How did that happen? Playing the game on easy, damn it. Guess I need to... Well, it does make sense that you're extremely vulnerable when you're playing as Ben, because, of course, humans are extremely weak. Hell, if aliens ever come to our planet and they're anything like the aliens in Ben 10, then we are screwed. We might as well surrender already. Okay, block. It doesn't really help that I'm using Wildvine here with these guys with the flamethrowers. I mean, he's a plant. Of course he's weak to fire. If Pokemon logic applies to this game, at least. Okay, just keep on clawing them to... Oh, crap. Okay, Wildvine's gone. Need to recharge. Problem is that if you don't have any upgrades yet, then you're gonna time out really fast. Sometimes you have to like transform 3 times just to get rid of the current group of enemies. Oh, and we get another alien. Cannonbolt this time, fan favorite. Why didn't they just give me Cannonbolt and Wild Mutt like right from the start? I mean, what's the point in unlocking them after like 10 minutes of playing? Oh well. Cannonbolt, for his special abilities, he can do that really fast roll over all enemies, and it's pretty strong. However, it really takes a huge chunk out of your charge. You're going to be timing out real fast if you do that. Anyway, time for Cannonbolt's platforming use. He does this. Activate the ramp, and then I think you can see where this is going. To get over there. And kaboom! Hit the switch. Okay, we're good. And he just looks so stupid slapping stuff. I mean, when has Cannonbolt ever done that in the cartoon? He never slaps stuff, he just runs stuff over. And I'm timed out again. Really don't like that. And hell, even if you have all the Omnitrix charge upgrades, you still run out of charge pretty damn fast. So I'm not entirely sure what they were thinking there. I mean, sure, it happens in the show fairly often, but that doesn't mean it should be in the video game that often. Anyway, that's what Diamond Head does. The row of diamond spikes to launch enemies. It's pretty cool. You'd think it'd do massive amounts of damage, seeing as how big it is, but it really doesn't. Not until you've upgraded Diamond Head a couple times at least. So just keep on beating up stuff, and I'm almost ready to level up one of the aliens. Alright, Wildvine shooting thorns, which, again, is not that strong. Another problem I have with this game is that the enemies take way too many hits to kill. Especially because you can only dish out so many attacks before you're forced to transform back into Ben. Especially if you're fighting a big group of enemies, you're gonna time out, have to run away, survive until you get your charge back, and then you can transform again and hope you're gonna kill all the enemies before you run out of charge again. It's just not a very good idea. Anyway, enemies are gone. And this training simulation is taking forever. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how this is working. The area they were in before they started the simulation didn't seem that big, so how did they fit the entire simulation in there? It's just strange. Oh, how does he need to jump to get across that gap? That gap's only like half as wide as his arms are. He could totally get over that. Oh well. Better keep up, Rook. You're falling behind. So yeah, this game has the unusual thing that if you get too far away from your partner dies. Real nice. Okay, looks like we only have 4 more aliens to unlock. Still wonder where the hell Accelerate and iGuy are. Who do I guess I'll upgrade Cannonbolt. Makes that rolling stuff a lot stronger, I think. And if you upgrade an alien, you can extend their basic 2-hit combo into a 3-hit combo, which makes them better at dealing with enemies. So expect to see a lot of Cannonbolts right now until I upgrade another alien. Oh, another simulation, jeez. Just going on forever. Gonna go... Okay, it looked like I can go up there, but I guess not. Alright then, up the stairs.
The green wire connected to the time node, and the time node's connected to the DNA matrix amplifier, and the DNA amplifier connected to my overalls.
Those guys are so stupid. And I'm timed out again. Splendid. Come on, Rook, help me out here. Just punch him. Or shoot him or whatever. Use your gun. Hello? The AI is so stupid. Now you might have noticed that that underneath Rook's symbol thing it says player 2 press start. This is one of those games where player 2 just has to press start to join in to play co-op, like the Lego games and all that stuff. However, there is a fundamental problem that this game has when you're playing as in co-op mode, and that is namely that player 2 who's playing as Rook is just kind of there. He just doesn't do anything. In that all the puzzling has to be done as Ben. So it's kind of like if you're playing co-op in Super Mario Galaxy. Player 1's doing everything and player 2 just kind of gets to keep the enemies off his ass. And a fundamental part of a fun co-op experience is that both players get to do the same things. And the only way you can accomplish that in this game is by just simply switching controllers every now and then. So this game is not a good co-op game. At all. Anyway, more enemies to kill. Wild Vine go again. I need to maybe rotate some other aliens into the fold. I haven't used Shock Squatch in a while. Heat Blast. I'll try to vary it up a little. Because there are trophies / achievements for getting 50 kills with all the aliens. So the game does kind of encourage you to vary it up from now and then. If you want to get all the achievements at least. I'm not doing this right. I have to align the door so that the Omnitrix symbol shows. Okay, which one is... No, that's not the right one. This one is the top row, I think. Come on. Did I get it? Damn it. Why doesn't the levers properly say which thing? Okay, I can guess the middle one, but not the other two. Oh, there we go. Ooh, 2 of those things. What do we get? We get a green rock. Kryptonite? Nope, it's a codon crystal. And the upgrade system works just like God of War. And then here we have a smoothie. Splendid. Anyway, that is all for now. I will see you guys in the next episode of Bent on the Omniverse and Rook. Why are you spazzing out like that? So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.